broken free from your prison, pitted against evil, the cycle begins anew. To discover the cause of the demonic invasion, first locate and align the communications satellite in the resource operations facility. Also, I can't tell if it's because I'm blocking off sunlight right now. I hate it. I can feel myself getting stuffed up again. Like, I was just outside. Like I said, it's mid-50s. I was walking my dog. Everything was great. I come to sit down, start recording. I think my body just knows. It's like, oh, it's time to record it. It's time to, start building up the mucus. Start doing all this shit that is very annoying, very frustrating. We're at 94% though. Yeah, maybe I'll try to do like an hour or two of Doom at a time, just because, again, I don't know. And I still need a real job. Been applying for places, and that sucks. Luckily, I got some guidance.
I am Vega, the sentient intelligence assigned to Mars. After running diagnostics on the Praetor suit, it appears that I can activate optional challenges that, when completed, will assist in upgrading your arsenal at an accelerated pace. I have added a tracking component to your dossier.
Okay, automap the mission tab. Weapon upgrades, which you don't have. Praetorian suit, which you don't have. Those are the unlockables. So unlockables are kind of important, but again, I'm not gonna, go crazy about finding every single one. Unless I get to the point where I need to.
Main power offline. All entrances not operational.
Also, the game's not letting me switch back to my pistol. There we go. Give me all the health. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Amazing. We're gonna drop the car.
Main power offline. All entrances non-operational.
We're just gonna rip this door open because we're that badass. Because we are Doom Guy. You earn weapon upgrade points. Cool. Is there more here? Okay, I guess we have to... So we can do either the charged or... Let's see, rate of fire, reduce the charge. I mean, I haven't been... We'll just do the rate... Fire burst? Sure, why not? Oh, never... Wait. Oh, next upgrade. Okay, that's fine. So that means my shotgun is even faster.
All entrances not...
Actually, I shouldn't have done that because I know we get a different shotgun down the line. That was really stupid of me. Oh, well.
Main power online.
Shows how much I know. Shows how well I think. This room is getting very hot.
I believe in honesty, especially now, in what will be your final moments in this world. All the rumors, the human sacrifices, the hell portal, the demons. It's all true. My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be the first. You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will in what will be.
Alright, see you later, bitch. Doom Guy doesn't give a shit, I know that.
Especially
He doesn't believe in your reasonings.
will be your final
Is she stalking me now?
human sacrifices.
Where am I supposed to be going? Oh. Durr. And if you... There we go. Yes, I remember how to do some things.
My sisters and brothers, be thankful.
Oh, she's just repeating herself now. I don't give a shit. You can tell me how this is not your fault all you want. I know it's your fault, and I'm gonna kill you. At least I think we kill her. I don't know. I would say don't spoil it for me, but probably by the time this is uploaded, I probably would have done it already. Or not have done it, depending on how this game works. Yes. Give me more energy. Give me more victims. Amazing. I wish we had more games that would go into like this level of like brutal detail. Or brutality just in general. I love it. And also one thing I've been debating is, granted this is not going to be even close to now. I might go back to like old games that I recorded and just do them again, either with mods or with better commentary, because I realize that
Demonic presence at
my mic's going to upgrade at some point. I'll probably have better things to talk about. I'll be more comfortable actually doing this. So, who knows? If people are interested, go ahead and let me know. Because who knows? Maybe it will just be a waste of time and I'll get even less views than I did originally. I don't know. One of them I definitely know I'm going to be going back to. Uh-oh. What the fuck? What the fuck? Come on. Give me your help. There we go. And like another thing I know, because at some point I'm playing Dead Space. As for which original Dead Space I'm starting with, meaning am I starting with the remake or am I starting with the original, I don't know yet. That is something I still need to figure out. I think there's reasons to do both. I will probably end up playing both at some point. It's not going to be right away, that's for sure. Just because I don't think that'd be a lot of fun for, honestly, anybody. For me to go Dead Space straight into Dead Space, especially because so far, as everyone has seen, that's not my style. I do like a game, like if I'm doing a franchise, it'll be like game on, game off, game on, game off. Granted, it has to be the same day of the week, because I can't ruin the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday upload schedule. Even though doing Wednesday, Sunday was getting me more views, but...
Every dream you could be. Talk to your supervisor to see if you meet the requirements for this year's soul harvest.
Is there... I know there's stuff up there, but I don't think I can get up there right now. So we're not gonna really worry about it. Okay, dismiss. I already know how chainsaw works. I'm not gonna waste it now. Because I know that's for the biggies. And doing it anytime sooner is really a waste because of how much of a pain it can be. Shit balls. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. And while we are waiting for this to load, I just gotta make sure no one's trying to get a hold of me. What? Did I not send that? That is going to be a quick pain. Let me quickly check this on the side as I'm waiting for the load, because PS4 games, no good load. No good load at all. Oh no, so my phone is just being dumb. Isn't that fantastic when that happens? When you try to check... See, I have this issue where there are certain things that will... Discord is specifically what I'm talking about. Where sometimes it will tell me, okay, this went through. Like, it will show me on, like, my computer it went through, but it won't show me on my phone that went through. That's very annoying, very stupid.
Here at the UAC, we take pride in
Just gonna beat the shit out of you. I can't tell. Does it give you, like, iframes if you're in the middle of executions? I mean, I feel like it does, but I'm not comfortable with saying it does or it does not. Just because, I mean, it's not showing the health at that moment, so that's why I think it does, but... We are not dying multiple times to the same fucking... Sorry, not allowed. Also, the game didn't doo-doo when I got low. What the fuck? I don't know if there is, like, an auto-assist lock-on. It doesn't really feel like it. But, that also could have been because, again, when I was playing with Professor Adam Baum, rest in peace, he was a PC player. What's the difference? So he may have turned it off. Actually, that's a really good controller. Aim assist is on. Okay. Vibration off. I hate vibration. Why? I don't know. I wish I can give a concrete reason why I hate it so much. Okay, so I can't go this way. And then here. Whoop. Come on. Up. Uppies. No. So you wasted my fucking time, game. Ah, shit. Really? How'd that happen? I really don't know. I don't know. Oh my god. I'm... Like... Maybe people can relate, maybe people can't relate. when I, especially like playing and I'm in a dark room, my eyes get the most tired. Like I feel like suction cups are being pressed on them. Or if you've ever like taken your flat hand and you kind of like pressed it to get like that like little suction, I feel like that's always going on when I'm in like a dark room for too long looking at a monitor. So I kind of have to have my windows open, or at least my blinds open, like when I can, because otherwise it just fucks with me. And cool, I lost progress because of course it did. That's not what I said. That's not what I said at all. But it doesn't matter. It means we get to punch and kill more people. Awesome. What? I was about to say, I didn't get any health from that. The game lied to me. It said you get to glory kill people for health, and then it doesn't do it. Why? Why you lied to me? Oh my god, I'm not dying again. I do not want to have to hard cut this room. Especially seeing I'm not even on the hardest difficulty. This is just embarrassing. Okay, so I don't think we can get
Access
up there.
denied. Yellow security room is required.
Come on. Oh, we can. Sicko. Remember when that was a thing? When all the kids would say sicko mode and that meant something? Yeah, I don't get young kids either. We are not getting left behind this time. Beam me up. Yes. I don't know if this is the way that we are supposed to be going, but this is the way I am going. Why? Because I can. That's literally the only reason. Oh, I guess. Okay, so we are supposed to go down there. Whoops. What the fuck? What the fuck? Alright. Oh, I wish you... Am I being mistaken? I thought there was like an animation where like if you're like above somebody, you do like a you jump on their skull. It does not seem like it... I don't know, maybe I haven't been setting it up properly, or maybe that's not a thing and I'm just imagining it. Maybe I'm thinking of a different game.
Access denied. Yellow security room.
We don't have yellow. And we don't have red. So we just gotta force the door open. Ladies and gentlemen, regardless of what this game says, do not force consent. That is not okay. Unless it's a door that you need to rip open, then you rip that shit open. That's just the way the world works. I think this was the first area when I first played where like I died. Actually, no, that's not true. That very first room where they had the multiple demons spawn, I remember dying on that more than once, and I was very upset. Am I a better gamer than I was back then? Probably only slightly. Also, at some point, I don't know if I actually want to do this. Because, like, on one hand, I think it'd be a lot of fun. But on the other hand, I feel like there's going to be some shit. I would love to do... If you guys know Some Call Me Johnny, he used to do this thing where you can submit games to him and you can give him, like, physical games and he'll review them. I think that would be fun, but... There's also a lot of games I just straight up know I wouldn't want to play. Like, if someone gave me, like, any of the Dark Souls games, not doing that shit. Fuck that. I've tried playing Dark Souls and Bloodborne, and I hated both of them. Those are just... And I know the... Shut up. No, it's just not fun. I know I'm playing Doom right now, but typically I like story-driven games. I don't like games that are difficult for the sake of being difficult. And it's like, well, you just roll, you just wait for you. Like, no, dude, like, you don't get it. Like, that, the whole mechanic, I'm not a good mechanics person. I don't think that's fun. I don't like learning timings. Like, if someone said you can play, like, the game, like, on story difficulty, if I wasn't such a bitch, I would probably do that more often. But, like, then, like, especially while recording, it's like, no, I'm not allowed to do that. I need to actually play the game. But... I mean, typically, unless I'm familiar with a game, I typically stick with medium. Sometimes hard if I... Nope. Okay, we're just not doing it. Cool. We just couldn't do it. We couldn't get the job done. Yeah, so stuff like that, or like Persona, would never play just because I hate anime. The anime community is full of pedophiles and the power of friendship, and if you try it at me, you're wrong. I know people try to explain that, like, oh, there's, like, Berserk and shit, and there's, like... It's like, yeah, when the majority of the games are, like, based on pedophiles and shit, like, I'm not cool with that. I don't support pedophilia. makes me very uncomfortable actually. So the fact that there's so many anime artists that like make up these like girls with like triple D cups and they're like, oh yeah, she's 12. It's like, that's not cool. That's not okay. I can't support that. You're actually fucking sick in the head and you need help. And I know, like I said, most people are like, but that's not all anime. Well, that's a lot of the shit I've seen, and I don't care of exploring. I know I'm stereotyping, but yeah, we're just gonna keep pressing the button until it comes. Yeah, you know, I already have shit that I do that I'm not proud of. Like, I watch professional wrestling. I watch WWE, even back when it was not cool. And I'm talking like I started watching in 2011 because my mom got me SVR 2010 or 2011. No, I think I started watching in 11 because I started watching in 2010. I guess I don't have another gun. Can I not? Can I just take it? Oh no, I have to do that. Are we sure there's not another gun here? That's not what I said. That's not what I said at all. I want to punch you in the head. So I watched from like 2011 to 2015. Took a long break. I started getting back into it like... Actually, no, it had to be after that because I remember one of my friends from my community college days. Shout out to my boy Jay, who's going to be recording with me at some point. We talked about it, and he was getting me back into it. He was a big fan of NXT back then. I didn't watch NXT back then. That was my mistake.
How committed are you?
Okay. I think I took a break in like 2017, 2018, up until like 2019, 2020.
Access granted.
Or maybe it was like 2015, 2017. I can't remember. I took a break. I tried watching AEW a little bit. I mainly started watching AEW when Punk came in. And I kind of stopped watching once Punk left because the only two people who I really gave a shit about besides Punk in AEW were MJF and Christian Cage. See, I'm showing that I'm a nerd and I should be embarrassed about liking professional wrestling. But you know what? You know, there's worse shit I can do. There really is. We don't have to go into all the details of what's worse because, you know, we don't want to support those kind of people. But, you know, I could be worse. I mean, I used to watch UFC. Every once in a while, I'll try to get back into it. I know McGregor got convicted of being someone who is very unflattering, to say the least. There was definitely some cases held against him, and they were proven to be true in the court of law. So, yeah, I know he was in one of the Hitman games of the DLC. I did not mean to get this right now. I do love this power-up, like, and I know this is Doom Guy's thing in Quake Champions, and they're like, well, if you like it so much, why don't you play him? Because I like, you know, the Undead Knight more. Just personal preference at that point. Yeah, I knew this was something important, but I forgot what exactly it did, and we ran. That's okay. Okay, so sometimes you jump and sometimes the game lets you grab, sometimes you jump and the game decides to block. And I think I'm slowly getting back into the rhythm of things. Still not great. I'm not going to pretend like I could ever be like a Doom player. Like, I'm never going to be doing like speedruns and shit like that. All the respect to people who do speedruns. Again, that's like one of those things I'm talking about where like, I wish I had the dedication to do speedruns. I just don't. It's not something... I don't really... Some of them I do. I watch. Not a lot. It has to be games I'm very invested in. Like, Overlord, I watched one. Donkey Kong... What was the one on the GameCube with the bongos? Not the music one. There's another one. Alright. Me, Eldritch Yeti, Carter, go ahead. 19 minutes. Remind yourself. Put up now. That's the game that I'm talking about. Watch a couple speedruns of that. Unless I remember the name, then I don't have to, but I probably won't. trying to think of other games I've watched speedruns for. I feel like I've watched a Paper Mario speedrun or two. Yeah, you know, again, some games are pretty sick. Some games, you know, I don't really give a shit about. Usually it seems like if I have childhood nostalgia for a game, I'm more likely to watch a speedrun of it. Probably because I have childhood nostalgia and I'm like, oh man, my favorite game from when I was a kid. How much better are people at it than I am? And then I watch and I'm like, oh shit, that's... And some people are going to ask, oh, if you like speedruns sometimes, do you like tasks? Like the tool-assisted system? It's weird because it's called like tool-assisted systems, I believe, but that's not like what it actually is because it's a run. But I used to watch like Smash task runs and stuff like that. Not anymore, just because again, it's one of those things where I don't, especially Smash, I don't care about. Oh, cool, crane, armor. I don't really care about Smash anymore. Every rare once in a while, I'll just kind of see what's going on in the community. Like, I know Monte comes out a tournament winning character for some unknown reason.
Terminal, and I'll give you what you need.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that I'm still actively invested in that community anymore, unfortunately. Same with Project Plus. A lot of the top players I grew up with watching PM are just not in the community anymore, which is really sad. So it's one of those things where, like, even if the top players aren't staying around, why would I stay around? And again, it's really weird because I was probably worse at P Plus than I was at Melee, but I like, or Project M, because I was playing back when it was Project M, but I liked. Whoa. Game is being a little glitchy. Not that I mind. Son of a Glitch episode. Shout out to, if you know who that is. Awesome channel. But I feel like I can get up there. I just don't know how. Yeah, when you kind of grow up into a community and then your favorite people kind of disappear, it's kind of hard to continue watching. Like, that's why I don't blame people who say, like, oh, I used to watch, name your thing here, and I stopped watching because, like, this player and this person left. Like, even in sports, like, because one of a handful of the guys, and this is really going to date me, that, like, because I used to watch with my dad, so I grew up with guys like Chuck Liddell, Forrest Griffin, Anderson Silva. So, like, when those guys kind of left, especially because I was watching near the tail end of their careers, like, it was kind of hard for me to get invested in more people. Granted, I know there's a whole bunch of talented guys out there, even excluding, you know, McGregor. But one thing I did start getting into, which I think is really cool, is armored MMA. It's literally just kind of what you think it is. It's people fighting with, like, swords and shields and shit, like, in an arena. I'm not gonna put this member of my team on full blast because I didn't get consent. Oh shit! Oh yeah, I forgot. I fucking hate shields. That team member, I don't even think knows I do YouTube, so I don't want to just get, like. Granted, I know I'm still a very small YouTube channel, but you never know how things go. But found out that they partake, and I was like, that is honestly so badass. Like, it's something I don't think I could ever do, just because patella tendonitis, problems with ankles, anything. Like, I wanted to become a professional wrestler for a while, and sometimes I still think about it, but it's like a combination of me wanting to be at bed at 9 p.m. and also the whole knee and ankle thing, not great. Now, I know you're going to say, but Yeti, you were talking about how you also hate people. Like, wouldn't that be an issue? Yes and no. Because at the end of the day, you're not really interacting with people that much one-on-one up until you get to, like, an actual company. And that really changes the way that you have to handle everything. And I'm pretty sure they do give, like, PR training and stuff like that, so you don't, like, shoot yourself in the foot and kill your career. Although there are some guys who've definitely done that, but I think it's one of those things where I know how I'll at least be cordial, just because it'd be more of like I'd be burnt out from it, but I wouldn't say anything. I'd just be like, yeah, you know, it's kind of whatever. But I don't think I would ever, like, do some of the shit that other people have done. Like, how do I... That's how you grenade. Uh-oh. Game. Why am I moving super slow? Don't tell me it's gonna crash again. There we go. Yeah, I think at that point I'd be able to handle. Then also I'd be more and more accustomed to that environment, so that probably would also help. But I don't know, because that does not seem to be the direction my life wants to go, and that's okay. I will make video games, and that's also why I never did the military, which I think I've talked about before. But in case you're new, hi, my name is Eldridge Getty. How you doing? But yeah, that probably would have also been a very plausible avenue if I didn't have patella tendonitis. I didn't have the fucked up, because I had surgery on my legs when I was like, I think less than a year old, and I don't blame anyone for like not knowing how to properly handle that, because like I never was going to physical therapy as a kid, which, I mean, granted, that wasn't really a thing back then. I mean, like, it was, but it wasn't. So I'm not upset that, you know, that was not an opportunity afforded to me, and I was born with that. Like, my friends have always joked about this. They're like, dude, if you didn't have that, you'd be busted. You'd be, like, straight up, like, one of the most dangerous people alive. I'm like, I don't know if I would go that far. Although, I definitely think I would have probably pursued some sort of physical sport in the military, which, I don't know, probably would put me on the path of being a very deadly person. As for... yeah, I don't know what the limitations of that would have looked like. Because who knows, maybe instead of being a professional wrestler with a military background, I would have said go to the UFC and MMA and, you know, really learn to beat the shit out of people. Who knows? Again, not the lifetime that I'm living in. Shout out to that alternate dimension where that's a thing. Whoa, someone's bugging out. Let's see. Environment resistance, area scanning, power up effectiveness. Sure, because I don't want to be killed by... ooh, decrease weapon self-damage. I can't get that yet, but that sounds like the avenue I want to go. Can't do that yet. Oh, you bitch. Oh, what is this? I got ammo. Sick. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of other careers I originally thought of, and I just, due to one thing or another, couldn't do. Like, another one was mythology. I loved mythology in my community college. If teaching wasn't the only, like, real viable career avenue for mythology, I probably would pursue that as well. And it's really weird because I call myself a writer, but I never really took a lot of writing classes. That's not true. I took one in community college, and the first day was, okay, we're going to be doing poetry. I spent 30 minutes looking at a piece of paper, trying to figure out how to even start a poem. I was like, you know what? Maybe I should drop this class. Who knows? I probably could have asked for help from, like, anyone I know and been like, hey, I suck with poetry. Everything else I can do, because everything else I like to do. I hate poetry. I find it very boring. I'm not talking about just, like, the rhymey shit either. It's just, like, it feels like such an ineffective way to communicate to me personally that's like, okay, I don't like this. I also thought about going into the culinary arts, like a chef or a baker or something.
It's a gift.
What?
Take it. It will give you strength, help you on your journey, if you can withstand the power surge.
Yeah, and just going to the school I was going to, because my counselor was like, so what do you want to do? I'm like, I want to major in game design and minor in culinary arts, because those are my two passions. And they're like, you're not going to find a school like that? I was like, well, shit. So they're like, yeah, you should pick one or the other. And I kind of knew game design was more my alley.
Is pure Argent energy you've just taken into your system.
Hey, look, it's the robot.
Seems to agree with you. I will unlock the remaining Argent cells within the facility for you. Vega, give him what he wants.
61,337 UAC members deceased. 81% of the facility is on lockdown. Demonic presence through the Mars installation is critical. According to the records, Dr. Hayden, the invasion originated in the Lazarus facility. It seems that a hell wave was activated, transforming 64% of all UAC employees into the creatures you see roaming throughout the facility. The rest were killed by the demons released from their holding cells by Olivia Pierce.
I feel I should apologize for what's happened here. Some of my employees took things too far. Olivia was the cause of all this, and I believe you will have to deal with her in time. You may not agree with our research, but know this. We exploited Hell and its resources because it was in mankind's best interest to do so. What you now see in this facility is the cost of progress. But none of that matters now.
There is an emergency in the foundry. The regulators have been destroyed and the core temperatures are now destabilizing.
They've overrun the adjacent facility. If the venting turbines aren't re-engaged, neither of us will survive the meltdown.
Do we get to leave now? Alright, let's get out of here. Like I was talking about before, yeah, there was a handful of careers that, I don't know, maybe I should have pursued, and I didn't. Hopefully game design is something that I don't regret too much, because there have been times where I've regretted it, because it's like, oh yeah, schooling is very minimal, as in, people don't really, in the field don't really give a shit as long as you can make stuff. So, there's probably a part of me that, because I did get myself in a lot of debt pursuing this, and hopefully it pays off in the end. Although, granted, being in a leadership position is something that should be highly transferable. So even should this game not come to fruition, which I've told people on my team, I'm going to get off this very quickly. Unless I am the very last person on this team, I'm going to keep pushing to make this game happen. Let's see, is it supposed to be this way? No. Where? Oh, I was supposed to go inside. Oh, shit. Wait. wait. Don't tell me. I messed this up. Yeah, so who knows? Maybe in the future something will change. I'll get a different opportunity. Also, just like writing, because I talked about wanting to do writing. Like maybe making films or something, because like I have a handful of ideas for TV shows, and I would love to pursue those. And at some point, I think I will. It's just a matter of getting life balanced. Oh, that was the end of that. Well, we're gonna snip these two together, and I'll come back to you guys later, because I would like to eat, and I'm tired, and I want to see the sun again. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. If not, sorry. I got Tuesday uploads and Wednesday uploads. Hopefully that fits your jam.